Salutations, this is Kenda Bell. I am sending you a nice message today on this beautiful sunny day in Baltimore. And I wanted to talk about spiritual health. Spiritual health is very, very important, and it's one of my passions. It's something that I have been working on and I work on actively. And I think that a lot of times people do not focus as much on their spiritual health as they do their physical health. And I think that sometimes we confuse mental health with spiritual health. Now, don't get me wrong, the mind and the body and the spirit are all integral parts that make us wonderful human beings on this earth. But I think that a lot of times we don't focus on our spiritual health. And with the weather getting wonderful, everyone's on this eating healthy. We're going to start doing our smoothies. We're going to hit the gym. We got to get our bodies right for the summer, for those sundresses, for those bikinis, so have you. But we start thinking about we got to get our mind right. We got to get focused. We get in the gym. We can do what we need to do. But our spirit self, our spirit man, our spirit woman is still not being fully attended to. And what we must understand is that the mind is the gateway to the spirit and the body. It's kind of, to me, the switch over, the gateway. As I said, it's a gateway. So how you feel on the inside is going to permeate up here, and from this command system is going to go out all over here in the body. So as we start moving forward with our physical health, I think that we have to push towards our spiritual health. And that's, again, something that I'm very passionate about. And I will be offering free spiritual health assessments coming soon. And it's one of my offerings that I'm going to be doing as I push further into 2016. And so I'm going to be putting out these videos to kind of share my thoughts and to encourage people. Because one of the things, as with our physical health and our spiritual health, it's a daily regimen that we have to adhere to stay as balanced as possible. And of course, you're going to fall off the wagon, you're going to do certain things, but at the end of the day, you have to have a plan in place for you to really soar and be the queens and kings, gods and goddesses, the unique, divinely human specimens of God as expressed on this earth. And that's why we have spirit. That's why it's important. And spiritual training, spiritual maintenance is an all encompassing thing. And one of the things that I want to share today is how our mind is the gateway to that. And I wanted to drop one of my favorite scriptures. It comes from Proverbs. It's 26:11, and it states, "As a dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly." Now, when you think about that, of course, that's ridiculous. Like, why? Ugh, that's disgusting, right? Vomit? Ugh, right? Okay. Now, let me put this in a physical form so we can translate it back to the mind and then bring it back into the spirit. You had this really great sandwich from your favorite shop. It was great. It had all the fixings that you wanted, and it made you sick, and you vomited. Blech. I mean, like, blech. I mean, your body convulsed. It was all clumped up, looking disgusting and gross, and it even had a funky smell to it. First question, how did you feel? Bad, right? Second question, How could that happen? It was so good going down. What was wrong with that sandwich? I've had it so many times. It's so good. Why? Why today? Why now? Now, would you, because you love that sandwich so much going down, would you scoop that vomit up and try to re-ingest it? I should hope not. I would think not. No. Would you go back to the place where you got the sandwich and inquire and to let them know that the sandwich made you sick? Some of us would, some of us wouldn't. Some of us might say it was a bad day. Some of us would go back and demand that they tell us what was wrong with this sandwich and tell them that it made us sick and we want a refund. There's different ways that we would handle that situation. And some of us maybe wouldn't say anything and probably would never go back to that place ever again. But the point of the matter is, what made you sick? What made you vomit? Would you try to re-ingest it? You need to think about that as far as what you're taking in the spirit. And the spirit operates through the mind by way of the body through our five senses. What we see, what we hear, what we taste, and in terms of the spirit, what we speak, how does it taste coming out of our mouths? What we touch, and what we hear. And those five senses go into our mind, and then our spirit processes that information as well. And then it disseminates in our body, and our body goes back and forth. It's a constant communication. As simple as something that's being hot versus being cold, something that hurts, something that feels good. And our mind creates a memory. And then our spirit responds to that. Now, I'm not going to get too complicated because I'm doing a short video, but I want you to think about what in the past 30 days has made you sick. And you spewed it out. Are you willing to go back and scoop that vomit up and re-ingest it and hope that something better happens? Or are you going to clean up the mess and toss it out? That's the beginning step for your spiritual health. So again, that's it for today. This is my first video, so I hope you guys like it. Don't be too cool. Don't be too mean. And follow me on Facebook. It's Kenda, Kenda. Last name is Bell, and I have a author page. It's Kenda Bell, spiritual nutritionist. And also, please go to my website, kendabell.com, and sign up for my newsletter, because I'm going to have some great things coming up soon, and I'm going to tell you that these spiritual health assessments are going to be awesome, and I'm giving them away free so we can start getting started. Okay, so hope you like this video. Be sure to share and give me some feedback and let me know, what did you spit up in the past 30 days, and are you willing to scoop that vomit back up and re-ingest it and hope for a better result? Take care.